Hello guys, welcome one more time again. How you doing? What a lovely time we have last time, and today we are coming to learn more again. Yes. So today we're going to learn how to calculate a monthly salary schedule. Last time we talked about other things about calculating payroll, but today we're going to talk about salary schedule. Now, how do companies schedule their salary? Now we are looking at what Standard Global Bank. This is a bank that has staffs under them and their basic salary they are being paid. But now how they schedule something like their allowances, something like their house allowances, their medical allowances. We are going to learn them today. So grab your book, your bible and your laptop and let's hit this completely free. So if you are new today in our channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share the message to your friends as we dive into the new stuff today. So let's get on to what we are doing. So let's go over to our manuscript as we always have before. What guide us in our calculation? So now I say I've got a job in Standard Bank in Lagos, and full details you have been provided for the preparation of the monthly salary schedule of all the staff of the computer and data department. So let's see what you are going to say. Use Microsoft Word Excel. I'm going to zoom this a little bit so you can be able to see. That is too much. Okay, we're going to increase. Okay. I think we like this. Okay, now it says using Microsoft Excel, you are required to what? Calculate the housing allowance. Yes, the housing allowance. That means how much are they being given as allowance on their housing. Do you get it now? So every housing has allowance. So let's see how we're going to use this our Excel knowledge to calculate what for the housing what allowance. So let's go back. Now I say housing allowance, that is 2% of basic salary. 2% of what? Basic what salary. The housing allowance is 2% of basic salary. So we're going to go over to our Excel. We're going to put there what? Housing allowance. Okay, so let me do this now. So we're going to make this bold. Okay, let's make everything here gotta be bold, man. It's gotta be bold. Okay, so we're going to drag this one a little bit like this. Okay, so now we're going to make it 2% of our house allowance. So we're going to remove this our ngn. We're going to add them back. We are going to add them back because normally if we calculate with this, it's going to give us error. Okay, so we are going to add them back, but we are going to add them back as currency, not as figures, not as text again. To highlight all these ones I've done before. Under home, go and number launcher, currency. Okay, going to go down to where we have our ngn. Okay, yes, ngn, good, fine, this here we go. Now good. Okay, now let's 2%, right, equals to 2%. We're going to get 2% of our what, which is multiplied by what, our base salary. So which is b6 under column B in front of number 6. So press enter. So we have our housing allowance already. So you drag it down, you see the housing allowance for other staffs. Okay, so we are going to go over to the next question and see how we're going to solve it. So say calculate the medical allowance of each staff, that is 5% of basic salary and housing allowance. So this and means what? Addition. So we're going to add up this basic and housing allowance multiply by 5% will give us what? Our what? Medical allowance. So let's go over, let's see it. Medical allowance, medical allowance. Okay, so we're going to come here equals to 5% of which is multiplied by bracket open basic salary, which is this, plus our housing allowance, which is this, and bracket close it, press enter. So now this is, so this is our housing allowance for the first person is what? 5,100. Then let's drag to see for other world people what they're going to get. Wow, this is very interesting. Very what? Interesting. So now let's go back to the next one. Now we have gotten our housing allowance and medical allowance. Let's see what else we are supposed to calculate. We are going to go and manuscript. Say okay, let's say calculate the gross earning of each staff. How we going to do that? The gross earning of each staff. How we going to do that? Say summation of what? Basic salary and all other allowance. So let's do that right away. So we're going to come in other medical allowance. We can say gross earning. Okay, gross earning, yeah, gross earning. Okay, oh wow, today is a very nice day. Okay, so we're going to put equals to summation of sum bracket open. We're going to sum our base salary, which is b6, to our medical allowance, which is D6. We close the bracket, our person enter. So this is our summation. So the first person got 107,000, 107,000 naira, 100 naira on the gross earnings. So if you drag it down, you are going to get other solutions solved. Okay. So now let's go over this, getting very 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 interesting. I think we're moving somewhere forward. Let's go over to the next question. What the next question say? Say calculate what the tax deduction, our tax deduction. So there's a tax on everything. 10% of what gross earning. So let's go over to Excel and make it. So tax deduction. Okay, so we're going to drag this out. Okay, that's good. So my guys, do you see this? You can start use this to navigate through your Excel sheet. So with this 10% of what's gross earning, so going to equal to what? 10%, 10% of gross earning. So this is your gross earning. Gross earning is EC. So going to be E6, E6. 10%, that's going to be multiplication sign in between, okay, of gross earning. Then press enter. So this is your 10% of gross earning is your tax deduction. Okay, so let's go back to the next one. Let's see what you are given. Okay, let's go back to the next one. Let's see what you are given. Okay, the next one is what? Calculate pension deduction. Pension one deduction. I'm going to copy this. And pension is, that is 7% of gross earning. 7% of what? Gross earning. Okay, so we're going to click pension deduction. Pension deduction, which is 7% of what? Gross earning. Let's see that again. 7% of gross earning. Good. They're going to be equals to what? 7% of gross earning, which is multiplied by what? Our gross earning, which is E6. Press enter. Good. So there you have it now. That's a pension. Now forget other tasks for that staff. You have to drag it down. Okay. Do you see that now? Drag it down to get for other staff member. Okay. So now let's go. So let's go back to the next one. Next we're going to go back to is well, under our manuscript. We say calculate NSITF deduction. So we're going to copy that. Now we're going to be 3% of gross earning. Okay, so let's go over that. We're going to press a V. Okay, drag this out. 10%. Okay, that is 3% of gross earning. So it's going to be equal to 3%. Shift number 5, you give us percentage. Multiply by what? Our gross earning. So E6 is still our gross earning. So press enter. So that is that. We drag it down, we get others. Bam! Do you get that? Wow. So guys, please drop a comment in the comment section. If you want me to know anything, a question you want to ask, maybe you're not clear, let me know. But I believe that through this video, you're going to learn a lot about what? Monthly schedule salary. Just basic Excel that we made what? Useful. Okay, so let's go on to next thing. Okay, next we're going to talk about what? Next question is that they say that, okay, number 7 say calculate all the deductions, that is summation of all deductions. So let's do that. Summation of all deductions. So we're going to do that right here. Okay, now definitely at this point we have to do summation of deduction. So definitely we are not, okay, summation of deduction. Okay, so we are going to sum all deductions. So for that one person, we're going to sum all deductions. So we're going to go over here, say equal to sum, bracket open. We'll pick our first deduction, which is what? Our tax, which is F6, to, now we're going to pick our what? Last deduction, which is H6. Now we're going to close the brackets and press enter. So this summation of all deduction, this is what? Summation of them all. Okay, for this first worker here. Okay, for this first worker here. Okay, so let's go back to this one now. So clicking here now, you're going to drag this down to get summation of all other deductions for other work. Okay, so let's see the last but not the least question we're going to do. Say calculate what the net pay. Your net pay. What is your net pay? The pay you get after all deduction as in minus from your total earnings. Do you get me? So after the expenses as in minus from your earnings, your gross earning, you now get what your net pay, which is what? That is the difference between gross earning and what total what deduction. Yes. So we're going to click on our Excel sheet. I'm going to come here You're gonna tap, gonna be net pay, your net pay, okay, your net pay, you're gonna click here, equal to, okay. Now let's not forget our gross earning. These are gross earning here. These are gross earning, so which is what? E6 minus your summation of deduction, which is what? I6, okay. Then you press enter. So guys, this is your net pay. Over here, what is your net pay? I'm going to give it a green, because this is where we calculate and got into, okay. So we can make it bold, okay, make text white, can make it a little bit darker green, just to make it a little bit fun. Then put borders in all of them, okay. Then we're going to make everything centralized, okay. So now clicking and dragging down will give us what? Order. Now this green means that this is where what the person, so this shining green, because this is where the person finally takes money home. So this is the amount that the person finally takes home after this is your net pay. So guys, this wraps up our calculation was on standard bank monthly salary schedule. So guys, if you know you have found value from this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and tell to your friends so they can what? Pop in and learn more. So love you guys, see you guys in our next episode, see you guys again, bye bye, thank you.